Hey everybody, how are you? Glenn here from fakeshamp.net and Good Movie Monday. Thanks for pressing play on another one of our summer series videos. If you haven't been keeping up with us over the course of the summer, we have been filling the weeks with content that you may have heard but not seen, or I've never released before. And it's essentially stuff to pad the way until the show returns to the microphone on March 1st, which is coming up rapidly. Time's flying. Anyway, I found this little nugget in my files. It was recorded way back before we even had a show, and it was never intended to be released in audio form. It was purely recorded so I could transcribe it for a published written article. But you know what? I've got the audio, so why not share it? The film is outdated. Obviously, this was about a year and a half, 2 years ago. The movie was Good Boys. And I was talking with actors Keith Williams and Brady Noonan, who are two of the three lead actors in the film. Jacob Tremblay was supposed to be part of the interview. It was going to be all three back to back, but his agent pulled out at the last minute, and we couldn't make contact with him. I guess Hollywood went to that one's head. I don't know, but it doesn't matter because these two kids, I think, were the real heart and soul of the film. As you'll see from the interview, I asked them pretty much the same questions, simply because the article was written with them combined, so they were answering the same questions. Anyway, you get the gist of it. It's a pretty rough around the edges kind of thing, because like I said, it was never supposed to be released. But here you go. I think we start with Brady Noonan, and then we move on to Keith Williams. It's a fantastic conversation, and I'll see you at the other side to wrap things up.
I found all of these weapons in the back of my parents' closet.
I still don't get why we need weapons.
He could be a pedophile.
He can't molest all three of us.
All he needs is one.
And all beads?
AKA nunchucks, motherfucker. Ooh.
Yeah. It's not a toy.
Oh shoot.
They smell like shit.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Brady. How are you doing?
Hi, Glenn. I love your accent.
Well, I love yours back.
Thank you.
So, congratulations on Good Boys. This is possibly the funniest film of the year, and it's certainly one of the sweetest films of the year. It must have been an absolute blast to make.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I had so much fun on set. You can't even imagine. We were just, all three of us are just big goofballs, just having fun, doing what we love, and it was just such a pleasure working on such a lovely set.
That's great to hear. So, going right back to the start, how did your parents initially react to the script itself?
Well, me and my mother read the script together, and her initial reaction was her jaw dropped, and I think she was trying not to laugh to show, like, this is serious, but I know on the inside that she was really laughing, and I know she giggled throughout the movie, and it's just a funny movie. I laughed a lot when I was reading the script at first. It was hard for her because she's a teacher, so like she really knows like discipline, not the curse. So it was kind of really funny.
So did she have any reservations about the material?
A lot. She was like, no, we're not gonna say that. We'll change that to that. So yeah, just things that she didn't like.
And what about yourself? Like reading the script, you were very young at the time. Were you pretty naive to most of it?
Yeah, and I still am.
Yeah.
I'm still, everything's still a mystery. But, yeah, that was almost 2 years ago that I read the script for the first time. So it's kind of crazy to see, like, how big this movie actually got over the course of 2 years from me initially just laughing in my room with my mom to a script rather than laughing to a big screen with millions of people watching it. So it was really cool to see that.
It's kind of mind-blowing, isn't it?
Yeah, crazy.
So do you feel like they tried to protect you from much of the material when you were making it, or were they just sort of, we're all in agreement, everyone knows what this is about?
Yeah, well, the directors, yeah, I understand. Well, all the directors on set and everyone, we were all very professional about it, and if we had a question and we asked them about it, they'd just be like, ask your mom, and then we'd ask our moms, and our moms would just say, where did you hear about this? And we're like, on set, and then my mom and my parents are just like, yeah, when you get older, you'll learn.
So, did you watch any kind of similar movies in preparation for this one?
Yeah, well, me and Keith actually watched super bad. We were both given permission. So me and Keith had a cool sleepover at my apartment in Canada, and we watched super bad. Now it's just such a fun night for us because we can really relate to our characters within the characters in super bad. And then we had a sleepover at Jacob's house. Yeah,
That's
really
great.
fun.
So, speaking of Jacob, like at the time that you were making this, he'd become quite a big celebrity, with all of his Oscar nomination and all that kind of stuff. Was it intimidating to work with him?
No, it was honestly a blessing in disguise because when I was working with Jacob, him being such a high-skilled actor, and Keith, I was kind of like the newbie on set, right? I haven't done anything in a few years, so they were always giving me pointers and helping me out and just being really good friends to me. And Jacob taught me a lot about improv because he's a great actor, and Keith was teaching me facial expressions because that's what he specializes in. And now they combined both their strengths and made me the actor that I am today. I'd like to always give them credit because they really did help me throughout this shoot, and I apply all of their stuff that they gave to me to my future work.
That's fantastic to hear. Hearing things like that makes the movie even better.
Yeah, because it wasn't we had really chemistry. We really bonded over these three months, and we still do. We still keep in touch. We play video games together. I consider Jacob and Keith one of my closest friends.
Oh, that's fantastic, mate. And what about Seth Rogen? Was he a bit of a father figure to you on the set?
Yeah. Well, Lee and Gene were mostly our fathers on set. But when Seth was around, he was our older brother, and it was really funny. And he's just super hilarious. And I love improvising with Seth because he's so easy to play off, and he's just a great actor and a great person overall.
Yeah, for sure. And did being in this movie boost your sort of popularity with friends? Did you sort of become a bit of a rock star?
Yeah. Well, tonight I had a wrestling meet, and I kind of got swarmed by the other team, and they were all like, "Yo, Sippy Cup, can I get a picture? Yo, Brady, can I get a picture?" And the entire team ran up to me after the meet, and they were like, "Oh, I love your movie. You're so funny. I love your stuff." And yeah, I kind of got swarmed.
Wow, that must
really.
Does that spin you out?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because that's not the first team to do that this year. There was another team that did it, so it was kind of crazy to see these people just want to take a picture and say hi to me and are scared to talk to me. I'm just a little kid from New Jersey. I don't mind at all taking pictures of people.
Yeah, right. So what about, as everyone's probably asking you, what about a sequel? Is there a sequel in the works?
I don't know. You have to wait and see.
That's the prepared quote, isn't it?
Oh no. You have to wait and see. Stay tuned.
No, I'm not going to get anything out of you with that one. What about so before I let you go, what are some of your favorite movies? What are the kind of things that you watch in your own time?
I love Caddyshack. That was the first rated R movie I ever seen. I watched that with my dad. And I love Mighty Ducks. Great movie. Then I like Top Gun. Good movie. Goonies, Rocky, Karate Kid, all the old school ones. They're all great.
Wow, you're speaking my language, mate. And it's funny actually. Some of those movies that you just mentioned, I'm in my office right now, and I've got those very posters on the wall, including Caddyshack.
Caddyshack is a great one. Nice.
Oh, absolutely. Well, anyway, thank you for your time, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. I think this is one of the best films of the year.
Of course.
I'm sure
thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no, have yourself a great afternoon or morning, whatever time it is over there, and very best of luck for what's to come in the new year.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you.
Hello, I'm looking for Lucas.
That's me.
I'm Claude.
Hey, it's my mom back there.
Hiya.
Let's cut this shit. Are you a pedophile?
What? No.
Lucas, if you were a pedophile standing in front of 3 single boys, would you admit it?
Probably not.
And why would he?
Oh, come on. Do I look like a pedophile?
Yes,
1000%.
absolutely.
That's not fair.
You look more like a pedophile than anyone I've ever seen.
Look, I'm not a pedophile. I'm a cool guy.
Fine. You can come in, but please take your shoes off.
Alrighty, Keith, this is Glenn. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm really good, mate. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. I think Good Boys is one of the funniest and sweetest films of the year. It must have been really fun to be part of this one.
Thank you so much. It was like the best summer I've ever had while we were shooting it.
I bet. So the biggest question, I guess, everyone's probably wondering is, how did your parents react to the script initially when this was brought to you?
Well, I was with my mom at the time shooting like a Christmas special for Gwen Stefani or whatever, and my mom got the email about the script, and then she showed it to me, and like both of our eyes went big when we first opened the script. We were like, "What in the world?" But afterwards, I was like a little hesitant about saying all the like extra bad words and stuff because I was never really raised to like cuss, but my mom told me that it's like fine and it's just acting.
That's funny because I was going to ask you whether she had any reservations, but I guess it was the other way around.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. So in regards to all of that, that adult content and explicit material, was there any kind of mechanism in place to sort of protect the three of you from, a lot of it?
Not really. They were pretty like, kind of, well, basically we were all really young while we were shooting, and we didn't even know, but most of the stuff that we were saying, they just told us, how to say it like a certain way, and we didn't really ask questions.
That makes sense. Did you have to prepare by watching other similar films? Was there, how did you come into the film? How did you prepare for it?
Well, the script. I just read the script like a lot, and like saying the lines and saying it how like I would say it. Because basically my character, I would say, is like basically me.
Yeah. So that would it be fair to say that your character is very similar to you in real life?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's awesome, mate. You're like the most lovable character in the whole film.
Thank you.
So did starring in the film, did it like boost your popularity with friends and things at school?
Well, I'm homeschooled, but like, no, not really, because a lot of the friends that I had before I was shooting it, they already knew that I was like going up there to shoot it, but it did like, a lot of my friends want to go to the movies with me to go see it. So
you did get a chance to see it theatrically?
Yeah, I've seen it 2 times.
Ah, awesome. So have I.
Wait, I know. I think I've seen it 3 times.
3 times? Well, that's one more than me. I need to see it again. So have you done like an audio commentary or anything like that for the DVD release?
Yes, I have actually. I did it like a month before the movie actually came out is when I did it.
Yeah, cool. And was like Seth Rogen involved with that as well?
Yeah.
Cool. What was he like to work with?
He was amazing. He's really funny, and the most thing that I like remember about him is his laugh.
Yeah, I think everyone knows his laugh. It's like infamous.
Yeah.
So, and like I'm guessing that he spearheaded this project. It was sort of his doing. Was he like a bit of a father figure to the three of you?
Well, no, not really, because we mostly were with him for like shooting the extra trailers and to South by Southwest and the premiere.
Yeah, right. Well, all of that looked like good fun anyway.
Yeah.
So what about working alongside like Jacob? Like at the time, like his his fame had risen so far in only a couple of years, and he'd become really famous. Was it intimidating to be working with him?
No, not really. He's very humble.
Sounds like you are too, mate.
Thank you.
So is there any talk of a sequel or anything like that? I'm pretty sure that's an inevitable outcome, that everyone loved the film so much they'd love to see more.
Well, I haven't heard anything, but mostly I'm trying to speak it into existence.
Yeah, well, I think it should happen. It deserves to happen.
Me too.
Maybe you'll all become bad boys.
That's what we were talking about all on set, like that could be the sequel name.
Absolutely. Look, before I let you go, what are some of your favorite films in general? Like, what kind of movies do you watch in your downtime?
Well, I watch Netflix a lot, so I watch I'm always in the comedy section, on there, just looking for any type of funny comedies. Like Step Brothers was really good. That was the last one I watched. I've seen that twice on the plane though.
Oh, it's a great movie. It's a great movie. Hilarious. That drum
and
kit.
the Gilmore Girls.
Oh, the Gilmore Girls too.
Yeah, I love that.
That's great. I've got kids and they love it too. So I don't suppose, like, I'm based in Australia. Our magazine goes out to the Australian sort of readers. I don't suppose you know of any Australian films that you like?
Probably H2O.
Oh my goodness, you like H2O. That's fantastic. I know someone that's in
Yeah,
that.
I'm obsessed with H2O.
Oh wow, that's fantastic. That's a really, really popular show down here.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Cool, mate. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for me. I want to thank you so much for your time. You're a champion, mate. You're possibly the best thing about this movie. You really are the heart.
Thank you so much.
You're the heart of the movie.
Yeah, thank you for talking to me.
Not a problem, mate. Well, take care and have yourself a good day and good luck with everything that's to come.
You too, thank you.
No worries, mate. See you later. Well, that was a whole lot of fun for me. I had a ball. It's amazing when you talk to kids from Hollywood, which I'm not used to doing. They're just like a whole other breed of human, years beyond their age. And anyway, that was fun. And I think I called Brady Noonan earlier in my intro. It's Brady Noon. Pick myself up there. Anyway, good boys. If you've never seen it, go check it out. I think it's on Amazon Prime, so you can watch it there. Otherwise, you can still buy it on Blu-ray, DVD, stream it, hire it wherever you can find it. I highly recommend it. So anyway, thanks again. That's another one of our summer series videos. We're rapidly spiraling towards the end of these, so can't wait to get back onto the microphone on March 1st. If you're a fan of Bad Boy Bubby, then make sure you stick around for next week's summer series video, because I'll be talking to Rolf D here about Bad Boy Bubby and the upcoming Umbrella Blu-ray release. And if you really, really love Bad Boy Bubby, then the week after I'll be talking to Nicholas Hope Bubby himself, and also getting stuck into all that is Bad Boy Bubby. I love it. And anyway, I'll catch you next week. I've prattled on long enough. Catch you then.
Hey kids, as you know, I am one of the producers on your movie Good Boys, and unfortunately you guys cannot watch the trailer for your own movie.
Are you kidding?
There's drugs, there's violence, there's swearing, and although we've decided it's okay for you to do these things in the movie, you can't watch yourselves do them in the trailer. Welcome to Hollywood.
I found all these weapons in my parents' closet.
A knobby?
It's Japanese for nunchucks, mother. Oh! I'm having a party tomorrow. You in? Yeah. Can Thor and Lucas come? They're my best friends. We do everything together. They're so random.
You do not want to go to Soren's party not knowing how to kiss.
We could spy on my neighbor. She's a total nymphomaniac. Ha!
This is what happens when you don't respect women.
I respect women. My mom's my best friend.
What about me?
But that's gonna kill me.
Chill. This is how we get the drone back.
Picture this.
You took my bag.
Don't get any closer!
My God, there's drugs in that bag.
You had us bring drugs to a playground!
Nobody speak. Nobody can show.
Here's the plan. I'm gonna go to the party with a beer so everyone knows that I'm cool.
What do you have in your pants?
My penis?
Pull it out.
I also have a big dick.
Nobody speak. Nobody can show. Hey.
You're not getting these drugs!
I'm fine.
Oh, hell no.
You made us run around with drugs, fight with frat guys, and lock a cop in a convenience store with what I know is big as a dildo.
We're bad. We're so bad. We're bad. We're so bad.
We need to see real people kissing.
Oh, how many husbands does she have?